another episode of the vlog. So you can see the Discovery still here, work's carrying on. It's almost finished. In fact, I've just done a little polishing video for you guys of a single stage correction, which I've just done on the bonnet, so go and check that out. It's only the little bits of the bonnet left to do. I've polished the rest of it. It just needs waxing and I need to tackle the inside. I'll give you a quick tour. As you can see, it's all polished now. Yes, there's lots of polish residues here, but luckily when I apply the wax it looks like this. And these are just residues, they're not scratches, as you can see, hopefully. Well, it's not really showing, but there, see, it easily comes off. It's just I don't want to keep jabbing at it with the cloth, especially as this is medium to soft paint. So the interior needs to be done. I just had a quick look, that's why the boot's open, to see how I'm going to tackle it. It just needs wax in. I've dressed all the plastics with polymer net shield all around, because that is really great on plastics. Our 6-month coating, one of its party tricks is restoring and keeping plastics black for longer than most of your average gels, etc, etc. So give that a go. Right, I'm going to get on polishing and then crack on with the interior. I'll see you guys in a bit. And that's a finished Discovery. It looks so good. Looks like a mirror. It's amazing what can be achieved with just one step polish. The only trouble is you have to keep it like it now because it's black. It looks great now, but yeah, one little mark, speck of dust, dirt, it just shows. So yeah, but that's that done. Today is Saturday. We have a show tomorrow. Cars on the Green in Bath, which isn't far from here. So I need to prepare that, because yep, that's dirty. Well, it doesn't have a cover on it. I need to prepare that. I need to wash the Elgrand, because I think I'm going to put that on display as well, because now it's all polished up. She does look very, very good. And also I need to pack up the shop and load it all into the Elgrand ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to get cracking with that, and I'll see you in a bit. So it's early on a Sunday morning, just on our way to the show. The Elgrand's all packed, loaded up, ready to go outside. The RX7 is sat here waiting to go, as you can hear, just warming up. So I'm going to jump in that and get on our way to the show. I'll see you guys in a bit. It is not comfortable in here. Actually, that's a massive lie. It is actually quite comfortable, to be fair. The only thing that makes it uncomfortable is bits I've done, which I've ruined it by putting hard suspension on, lowering it. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Look at this beauty, and it's for sale as well. If I had 22.5, I would buy it. Love these old Corvettes. Really badass 7 Series there. That's cool as hell. Loving the curtains. That is sensational. Audi Quattro. And someone's parked some absolute piece of rubbish next to it. I don't know whose that is. I expect they'll be asked to move it in a minute. That's cool. That is cool. Absolutely fantastic, this. Easy car to detail as well because it's tiny.
Exactly.
And believe it or not, it's a 4-seater. Right, we've made it back to the academy. Don't know how. The RX7's managed to do another journey. It's incredible. So I just got unpack the L Grand, which is being reversed in now. Yeah, the Eurobeat's going. You've got to have Eurobeat in an FC RX7. Simple as that. But yeah, so the L Grand's coming in. I'm getting too old for these cars. Yeah, so just need to unpack the whole shop and put it all back on the shelves again. Completely reverse of what we did earlier. It's great fun shows. You literally pack up the shop, take it with you, unpack the shop, do a day, pack the shop up, bring it back, unpack the shop. Everyone sees it and thinks, oh yeah, it's a good fun and lots of you know, good times, good cars and things. But yeah, it's hard work. Right, I'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. It's Monday morning here, nice and early, ready for another week. First thing I have to do this morning is put the shop back together after yesterday's show. So we have stock everywhere. The RX7 is still cooling down, I think. I mean, it's 8:30 in the morning, it's still a fire hazard. But we'll leave her, she should be okay. Fire extinguisher's ready. The shop is a mess, stuff thrown everywhere. So that's my job this morning. Get on with that, get that back together. Nothing booked in today on purpose because we have to deal with this. The last thing I'd want is a customer's car rolling in, needing to be in detailed. It doesn't look great if a customer drops off and there's boxes and the place is a mess. So purposely nothing in today, so it's a bit of a chilled out today, get back on top of everything before the rest of the week. I think there's some nice cars this week. It's a funny one. We've had some customers who've sort of half booked in but haven't booked in, if you get what I mean. They've sort of said, yeah, okay, no problem, I'll drop the car off, but haven't really confirmed. So we'll see what it's like. The next week's absolutely crazy, so I wouldn't mind a bit of a chilled out week this week. Hopefully I'll be able to get lots of how-to videos onto here for you guys and stuff like that. Maybe we'll see, and maybe I can get on top of some stuff. There's a few little jobs that needs doing on the RX7 to get that ready for this year. Yeah, so we'll see what comes up. If something happens, something arrives, you guys will know about it. Right, I'm gonna crack on and get this shop back together because I really want to get that done before any customers turn up. So right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, shop is all back together. Everything's back on the shelf. few gaps, so I've still got to sort a few things out. Bit of rubbish there. But all the products are back on and the place is much tidier. Everything's out of the workshop now. Apart from that. I'm just tinkering around with it because I bought some skirts about 3 weeks ago, which I'm doing a little test fit on, as you can see. Side skirt extensions. I was unsure on them, to be honest, but everyone's saying that they look really good and that I should screw them on. So yeah, like I said, I'm not sure, but everyone else is telling me to put them on, so they must look good in other people's eyes. I also have to sort a bit of damage from the weekend, so this unfortunately was a result of parking on the grass. You can see, yeah, she's taken a bit of a knock there, but yeah, it's just, I think it's broken the clip there, yeah. So I have a replacement anyway. I have a replacement in the spares area for the RX7, so it's not a problem if I can't get that one to bolt back on. It's not the first time I've broken one of the splitters. It's actually off a Golf Mark III VR6 splitter, that is. They're like £18 on eBay, so there's hundreds of cars out there with them on because they're pretty universal, but finding a splitter for this car is almost impossible. So this sorts the problem, and there's only like 18 quid for a new one, so yeah, that's why I went with it. So yeah, I got that to fix. Side skirts, I'm 80% sure I'm going to screw them on in a second, so yeah, let's see what happens. I'll see you in a bit. Right, I actually did it. I screwed them on, and to be honest, I love them. I'll show you in a second what they look like. I've given her a good wash as well. We've got such a busy week next week, and we have a show next weekend, and it's so busy I'm not going to get time to prepare it, so I've basically done all my show prep today. So I've given her a wash, clean the inside, just a quick going over and stuff. So that's all done. Let me show you the skirts. So hopefully the camera picks it up. They look a lot better in person, I must admit. But yeah, I really, really like them now. It's this angle here, let me get it a second. This angle here, where you can see where you have the diffuser, and it just ties in with the skirts now. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it just looks so good. Even if I do say so myself. But yeah, she's all clean now. Cleaned up all the interior. Oh, I fixed the front splitter as well. That's all done. Reattached that, so that's now solid. There is a small little crack right underneath, but to be honest, I go through these so much, I'm gonna live with that little bit of damage, because to be honest, it won't be long until it's completely ripped off again. So I think I'll live with the crack until it's completely written off. But now she's clean, all ready for the show at Castle Combe, Spring Action Day, which is the 2nd of April. So she'll be on our stand, and we'll be selling products and stuff again. So yeah, funny to prep for a show so far out, but yeah, next week is just crazy. So yeah, that's that done. Everything's done it. We've given the workshop a tidy up. We have a car in tomorrow for a full valet. So yeah, everything's tidy and ready to go for that. So that's it for this episode, guys. I'm sorry it was a bit of a bitty episode. We sort of went from starting with a discovery to ending up messing around with the RX7. So, but that's the nature of this place, to be honest. Like, every day is just being pulled from one thing to the next. So yeah, so I apologise that it was bitty, but that's just the way it is. So hopefully I'll try and keep them a bit more structured from now on, but I can't promise anything. Simple as that. So, right, yes, that's the end of this episode. So please like, subscribe, hit the notifications button so you keep up to date with any videos we post, how-to videos or anything. And yeah, give us a comment. Let us know what you think about the skirts as well. Let me know whether you like them or not. Either way, they're staying for now, and to be fair, they're only screwed on so they can be removed. But for now, they are on, and I can't see them coming off. So yeah, let me know what you think. Right, I'll see you in the next episode, guys.